It's hockey night in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, and it is time for the Rhode Island Saints to take on the Long Island Gulls here from Adelard Arena in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. And just a few short moments, your starting five are on the ice. And of course you have the goaltenders in net. So here we go, we're about to start here. And the game is on. Long Island wins the draw. They're playing it back in their defensive zone. Long Island won the last game 6-1 over the Rhode Island Saints. Played back in the defensive zone, carrying it through the neutral zone is Miller Ray. Or Kay, sorry. Carried in by Hill, extending the pass to Kay. Just missed off the stick. Almichelli back to his defenseman, off a Hill stick into the defensive zone for the Gulls. And the icing. And the clock stops with 16:27 on the scoreboard.
Should be an interesting matchup. Rhode Island Saints came out last week with a win. And it's Boston Hockey Academy, so it should be an interesting game. Lots of talent, lots of players that can skate with a lot of speed. Should be interesting to see here once again today on the call with you, Tristan.
So the Rhode Island Saints having the puck in their defensive zone, carrying it up through neutral zone. Carrying it in just off the stick of Hutchinson Rose. Played in the over in the corner boards there. 16:10 left on the clock, and the Gulls are going to make a breakout. And that went off the stick of Rose, and we're going to get an offside. So the offside's going to get a stoppage in play. The puck is dropped. 16:01 on the clock. Passing the puck up through the neutral zone on the end boards, dumping it in. It's going to be number 11, Tanner Morgan. And a nice hit by Morgan into the boards,
big
back
hit
behind
there.
the Gulls goal. And the Gulls trying to make a break out of the zone, missed the pass. And the Saints pick it back up in their own zone. Here come the Saints up through the neutral zone. Mertz has it on his stick, passing it in. Gonna be number 19, Ben Yaros. Carrying it in the offensive zone to the right side. And carrying it back behind the net. That was Hill coming in. Number 19, Yaros. Gulls playing it up through the neutral zone. And that is number... Play behind the net. Nice hit there, and we're going to get a stoppage in play from the cover up by Jaden Chalette. With 14:42 on the clock.
Right off the bat, already a physical matchup between these two teams. These first lines already getting up on each other's grill on the boards, and you know it's going to be something to watch as this game progresses.
Gulls have it at the right dot, trying to play the puck back to the point, but the Saints are all over it. And the Saints get it out of the zone, and the Gulls are forced back into their own zone. Carrying it up through the neutral zone, number 5. Trying to get the edge on number 14 for the Saints. That was Austin Doyle. Saved by Chalette. And here come the Saints. Carrying it through is David Earhart. Puck out in front of the net, just wide off the right blocker's shoulder of Braun. And the Gulls trying to move the puck back up the other end of the ice. Saints playing it back behind their net. And here come the Gulls. Gulls trying to move it up out of the defensive zone. Missed the pass, miscommunication there. And the Saints just dump it back in. Going in on the chase is going to be Miller K back behind the Gulls goal. Braun looking over his shoulder just to make sure nothing's going to squeak through. And a nice hit there. That's number 25, Jake Georgie, in on the hit. And he knocked him right into the boards, right in front of his own bench. That's Zacco going into the boards. Puck shot and a save by Gillette on the inside post, and the puck's going to get covered up with 13:15 to go.
Good save that time from Gillette. He's made a couple of good saves to start this season already. Obviously with the win, able to come into this game with a .95 save percentage, so really solid stats to begin the season.
Here come the St. M's. Nice defensive play there by Hill. 13:05 left in the first period of play here at Adelard Arena in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Mertz heads back on the point. Shot gets blocked. That's Mitchell with the block off of his right ankle off the shot from Hill. Puck gets sent down the other end of the ice. And coming in to make a play on it back at the boards, it's going to be number 25, Jake Georgie. So here come the Saints. Saints moving the puck up. Gulls moving it around. Shot gets played down. That was number 16, Ethan Yang, on the play. And the Gulls coaches wanted a high stick. Ethan Yang plays it with his right hand. He's going to try and get it, and he's on the inboards, back behind the Gulls goal. Trying to play the puck around the corner boards. Gulls missed the pass, and going back to play it is Ryan Warner. St. Anne's moving the puck around the boards. And a nice hit there in the corner boards. Warner holds. And a nice body check there. So 11:33 left on the clock in the first period of play. Warner has the puck in the corner. Gillette watching his goal for any rebounds out in front. On availability. Shot from the point misses the net wide, just off of that outside post. The Rhode Island Saints are coming into this game with 2 wins and 0 losses. Gillette is 1-0 in those games. Coming in, number 9, Ronnie Hill. Hill back to the point, shot gets tipped out in front, back behind the boards. And Braun just looks and guides it over into the corner. Uros has it. Coyle shot, tipped out in front, loose puck. And the Gulls are going to be on top of that one. Puck play at the left face-off dot. Yang, sorry, that was 19, Uros had it. Nice check there. That was number 15, Jaden Sakura. Shot goes wide. So the Saints are really playing the body here today. They've had a few body checks, and they're doing a great job as someone's hauled down. That was number 2, Kai Mansell. And we're going to get a stoppage in play with 10:02 left on the clock.
And so far, I mean, it's just been a back and forth kind of game to this point. Really, no one's sustained any offensive zone time. Really just the puck going on both ends of the ice, and really just throughout these first 7 minutes or so.
And Braun guides it to his defenseman in that left corner. Saints have it in the corner boards, trying to get back to the point. Doyle across, and it went off of the stick of Jake Gregory and into the corner. So here come the Gulls with 9:44 left to go, trying to make a break out of the zone, and Doyle is right there to send it back. Doyle runs into his own man, and that means Gregory's going to go play the puck behind the net. Austin Doyle carries the puck behind Jaden Gillette's goal. Here come the St. M's. Carrying the puck is Fitzgibbon. A nice check from behind. That's number 18, Hayden Campbell. Montaldo tried to make a play, goes right in front of the penalty box. Playing the puck behind the net is the Saints, trying to dish it out in front. Puck still in the slot area. Shot from the right dot by Hill, saved by Braun, directed to the corner boards. And it's going to be dumped out, and Gillette's going to raise his arm, and we're going to get an icing.
That was a good sign to see if you're a Saints fan in that last 10 seconds or so, able to fire off a couple of shots. You saw Ronnie Hill on the right wing able to shoot one over. Just a sign, but a good look there for the Saints.
Puck played in the corner. Braun tries to make a play on it, and the puck's going to get played behind the net, carrying it into the corner boards. Montaldo at the point. Hill has it in the slot shot, and a save made by Braun. Nice job to follow the puck there. Puck out in front, and Montaldo can't get there to keep it in the zone, and he has to go back and make a play on it. And the St. M's trying to make a defensive strategy to advance the puck into the offensive zone. As loss of the puck is going to go from Gates Omicelli. And the dump in is going to be played in the corner boards. Montaldo. Shot saved by Braun. And the Gulls are going to clear it out of the zone due to the Saints' pressure. And they're going to get a line change. Omicelli had the puck. Nice job to keep it in the zone. Number 15, Jaden Sakura. Carrying the puck in on his stick. Whitfield trying to do a good job of poking the puck free, guiding him into the boards. Yang back there on the corner boards to make a play. Goal shot and redirected by Gillette off the blocker into the glass behind the net. Here comes the Saints. Mertz has Rose to his left. Mertz trying to get it across, and Braun covering that low post gets a piece of it and keeps it in front of him on the side of the net. Mertz keeps it in the zone. Nope, they're going to call it an offside with 7:12 left to go on the clock.
Yeah, just a tough break for the Saints on that last possession. There was a couple of times I thought for a second they were going to get a shot on goal where they were right behind the net of the Long Island goaltender, and they just couldn't capitalize. But so far, so good.
Gulls moving the puck through the neutral zone and gets stopped by the Saints, and the Gulls have the puck again. Gillette plays it behind the goal in front of those Zamboni doors back behind the net on your left side. Puck play back. Tanner Morgan goes ahead and gets it. Morgan going to play it behind Gillette's goal. Morgan has the puck. And the Saints are... Coming into the game, and Braun makes the save as the puck gets guided into the crease. And Braun does a nice job with Mertz on his own, and that's a nice cover up by Braun.
Great save by Braun on the other end. I mean, I think the advantage has gone to the Saints at this point. They've been getting the looks offensively, but really just a back and forth kind of game. It's been a grind it out type of a game so far.
Here come the Gulls up through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Puck gets guided away by the Saints. Gulls want a call. Doesn't look like they're going to get one. Here come the Saints dumping the puck in with 6:06 left to go on the first period of play. Here come the Gulls through the neutral zone. And the Saints take the puck away. And coming into the game is Rose. Rose had the puck in the zone, lost it to the Gulls. Rose still fighting for the puck. Puck's loose out front, and Braun covers it up before it can go anywhere else.
Back-to-back saves by Braun where he's had to just cover up this puck in the crease. That's the second time in a row where he's had to just put his mitt and his stick all over it. But once again, so far, good defense on the other side for the Long Island Gulls.
And the puck is dropped. That was number 17, Fitzgibbon, taking the draw. Puck's out in front and just went off the end of Georgie's stick. And couldn't make a play on it. Georgie back there with Colton Whitfield on that defensive spot. Puck's flying in. And the Gulls carrying into their defensive zone, guiding the puck behind the net. So here come the Gulls into the offensive zone. Dumping it into the zone by the Gulls. Chalette's going to play it in front of the Zamboni doors. Back, no look pass. And it's just out of the reach. That was number 12, David Earhart, with 4:50 left to go in the period. Gulls putting the puck behind their net. Right in front of the net is Gates Omicelli, the first line left winger on the team. His dad, Drew Omicelli, is the head coach of the Saints. Omicelli getting in a little scrap there. And there's going to be a penalty on the play.
Looked like Gates Amacioli is able to get physical there. Looks like we got a Gulls player heading to the box, I believe. Yep. So
the Gulls are going to have the penalty, and the Saints are going to the power play with 4:31 left to go.
It's uncalled.
Shot from the point by Hill, saved by Braun, loose puck, gets guided away to the corner. And the Gulls get it out. Saints carrying the puck in, and they're doing a good job. Gulls have the puck in the offensive zone on the backhand, played at that right face-off dot, trying to get it by Chalette. And the Saints are there to stop the Gulls' attempt from getting it any further in. Carrying it out of the defensive zone. Here come the Saints on the offensive attack. Saints on the power play for another minute 18. Gulls doing a nice job playing in their defensive zone. Saints just trying to amp up the pressure a little bit with 3:40 left to go. Saints had the puck on the power play, and Braun tried to get it, thought he was going to cover it up. And the Gulls are going to get a clear. And going back to receive it is going to be Kai Mansell. Oh, Mansell nearly brought it into his own net there on the backhand a little bit. And here comes Miller Kay. Miller Kay carries it into the offensive zone. Gulls clear the puck, picked up by Tanner Morgan with 40 seconds left to go on the Saints power play. It's going to go back over Whitfield's head, and there's going to be an icing on the play with 3:07 left in the first period.
So far, so good for the Long Island Gulls on this penalty kill. It's been a, tough stretch. I think they've been, a little bit blown away by the speed that the Saints are showing on full display right now, and I think they need to be able to make adjustments going forward.
Gulls play the puck in the corner behind the net. 25 seconds left to go on the Saints power play. Saints pick it up in the neutral zone, shoot it in. Braun makes a stick save, and he's going to extend out and cover it up in front of the crease with 2:49 remaining. 18 seconds left on the Saints power play. Called is in the box. Remember, he had a 2-minute holding penalty.
I think Braun has been one of their strong points to note at this point in the game, and he's constantly covering up pucks, not letting them get out of position. He's seeing the puck very well, even in traffic.
Puck guided away by Braun. Nice save there with the blocker. And Tanner Morgan got hit in the face with the puck a little bit, it looked like. Nice defensive play there by the Gulls. Rose keeps it in the offensive zone. And someone's stick goes flying into the seats.
There's a souvenir.
And the Gulls have a 2-on-1 shot saved by Gillette on the blocker side pad. And the Saints getting a break there. Nice 2-on-1 save by Gillette. Carrying the puck in the zone. Has it in the left face off top. Pass out in front is off the stick. Shot saved by Braun. Rebound goes back to the point. Playing the left face off dot with 1:55 to go. Shot gets blocked. Shot coming from number 6, Ryan Warner. And the Gulls can't get it out of the zone. Now they do. Mitchell carries it through the offensive zone over the Rhode Island Saints M logo at center ice. 1:25 left to go in the first period of play here at Adelard Arena at Mount St. Charles High School. Gulls have it in their defensive zone, trying to break out through the neutral zone. Mitchell has it on the left wing boards. Saints pick up the puck, shoot it down the ice, and there's going to be an icing with 1:03 to go.
And meanwhile, we had a souvenir out in the stands, which was something I don't think you see very often, but definitely catches you off guard. And man, that was a good response there from Long Island. Just thought maybe they were going to get something going there. Had a shot. They had a couple of F1s there, but not able to cash in. But it was a good answer just after the penalty ended.
So 1:02 left on the clock. In the Saints defensive zone, we're going to drop the puck in the left dot, and here we go. 1 minute remaining left in the first period. Campbell trying to get it into the zone. Coming in, loses his balance there. That was number 12, David Earhart. Earhart picks up the puck in the corner, 37 seconds left to go. Carrying the puck up is the Gulls. Gulls have it in their offensive zone. Pass gets blocked, and the Saints looking to try and get the clear. And the Gulls hold it in the neutral zone, trying to get a line change. Puck play behind the Gulls net, and 13 seconds left on the clock. Here come the Gulls on the offensive attack. Shot. No shot taken. Puck still behind the net. Gulls have it, trying to get the shot on net. Gets blocked down in front and guided away into the corner. And that's going to be the end of the first period. Score still remaining 0-0 after 17 minutes. We'll be back with second period action from Adelard Arena right after this. All right, welcome back to Adelard Arena in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. And the score is 0-0. Long Island Gulls are going to start the period on a power play. And here we go. Saints had the puck in their defensive zone, lost control. The Gulls have it. Gulls carrying the puck in the left dot, lost it. And here come the Saints to the neutral zone. In the box, David Earhart to start the period. He's going to be in the box for 2 minutes. And the Gulls are holding it behind their net. Braun still in net for the Gulls. Jaden Chillette still in net for the Saints. Zuko carrying it in, dumps it in. Zuko has it in the right dot. 1:13 left to go on the power play. Shot on net, they score! Long Island gets the first goal of the night, and it's a power play goal. Wachtel with the one-timer from the slot beats the glove side of Jaden Chillette.
What a great start. I mean, I was just going to say after that first period, the story of the game was mostly the play by the defenseman, just constantly blocking shots, and you really couldn't tell. It seemed like an evenly matched game, you know, after one period of play, and since then, Wachtel able to just bounce on that loose puck and just put it right through. So a great play by Wachtel.
So the Gulls lead at 1-0. As soon as we get a moment, we'll try and fix the score for you. Gulls have the puck in the neutral zone, and the Saints going to dump it in, and there's going to be an icing.
And icing on the play, but you know, just interesting sequence there on that last play.
How do I take the goal off?
Oh,
So here we go. 15:24 remaining, 1-0 Long Island. Long Island has the puck behind their own goal. Nice defensive play there by number 10, Hutchinson Rose. Rose lost his stick. Loose puck out in front. And Tanner Morgan couldn't get the rebound home. And there's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a tripping against the Saints.
yeah, clear tripping right there. I believe it was Sakura. Nope. Check that. Ethan Yang. Well, so Ethan Yang will head into the box right now. Clear tripping. That was very obvious. Happened right near the point, and so obviously not the best start by the Saints, but
so here we go, and the puck is dropped. 14:54 remaining in the period. 1-0. There we go, and it went off of Broad's toe. And Mount saying it went off of Broad's toe and back behind the net. And he was covering the post. So it's going to be an icing. We're going to have a face-off in the Saints' defensive end.
yeah, it should be interesting. I mean, power play for the Long Island Gulls, and I just would expect they've already came out with a great start to start the second period. Now at the power play, in just 1:55, I believe. You know, just 5 seconds in, this is just another golden opportunity for them to really put the pressure on.
Zacco back to the left side of the ice. Zacco gets the puck back. The Gulls have a 1-0 lead, and they have another power play. Zacco pass across the left dot. Can't do anything with it. They're going to try and recycle and get the puck back. Puck play behind the Rhode Island Saints goal. Puck play behind the net. Saints doing a good defensive job. 1:19 left on the Gulls power play. And the puck's going to get out of the zone, so they have to come back and reset. Ethan Yang in the box. Here come the Gulls up to the neutral zone. And a hit there. Good hit there by Jake Georgie. Knocked him off his feet there a little bit. 52 seconds left on the power play. Gillette knocks it back behind the net. And the Gulls have it back at the point. Shot from the slot gets blocked. And the Saints are going to get the clear. And the Gulls are going to go back. Braun with the extended pass. And it's going to be an offsides. As one of the Gulls players, that's going to be Lindmar.
Yeah, left just
touched it coming right off of the boards.
Yeah, left just a little bit too early by Lindmar. He was right at the blue line, and after that, he just didn't let the puck come to him first. Just left a tad bit early.
Gulls have it back behind their net. They're starting to break out. Nice defensive play there by the Saints, upending them right as they entered the zone. Gulls trying to get the puck and extend their lead to another goal. Getting hauled down is David Earhart back behind the net. Here come the Saints. Earhart coming up to the neutral zone in the offensive zone, carrying it from the dot, trying to get a no-angle shot. Earhart has it, shot on net, saved there by Braun. With the glove on his left hand, the Gulls hold the puck behind the net with 12:40 to go. Here come the Gulls. Gulls have it, trying to get it in the zone. Whitfield, nice defensive play there. You can hear the coaches being very vocal as the echo is going out throughout the arena. And we're going to get a stoppage in play from the icing.
Another icing, and this was, I don't know, I mean, I feel like looking at that first period, it seemed like an evenly matched game. You know, both teams were able to skate with one another, and you know, I thought by the looks that the Saints got in that first period with the bouncing pucks, seemed like they had the advantage, but obviously that can disintegrate soon, in a matter of moments.
So Gulls have it. Saints trying to clear it. And the puck's going to go into the press box just above us with 12:05 remaining in the second period. Gulls have the 1-0 lead off of the one-timer from the slot. Rhode Island trying to get the puck out of the zone. Gulls shot on net, and an easy save there for Gillette. With 11:57 here to go in the second period.
A lot of stops, a lot of stoppages in play so far, a lot of saves made by Gillette and really the Long Island goaltender as well, but you're seeing a lot of pucks out of play. It just means that, you know, it's going to happen a lot, especially when it's a fast-paced game.
Gulls carrying it in the offensive zone. Gulls pass across, shot from the slot, saved by Gillette. Puck still loose out in front. Shot gets blocked and redirected there. That was number 13, Gates Omicelli, with the block on his ankle. And the Saints trying to get the puck around and get it out of the zone. And the Gulls Gulls have upped the pressure, and it's going to go into Gillette's glove, and we're going to get a stoppage in play.
Once again, a lot of whistles. That's going to happen a lot, but you know, I think right now what the Saints need to get back to is getting the puck in the offensive zone, not shooting themselves in the foot over and over and over again, because that just leaves, you know, an extra guy for the Gulls to take advantage of, and you know, power plays are hard to come by. So,
and the one-timer from the right dot, just that pass was a little off. Gulls playing it back behind the net. 11 minutes to go here in the second period. Saints carrying it up through into the offensive zone. Shot redirected away by Braun. Puck's loose in the slot. Shot on net. Gets redirected into the netting.
And that's the look right there that they want to replicate moving forward. I mean, that's just, you know, you get a lot of bodies in there, a lot of traffic. You know, if you can even take shots from the point, you can really make the goaltender and Braun, you know, a little, you know, frazzled, not knowing where the puck is, and that's what you want. Just need to see that consistently moving forward.
Yeah, and Gregory did a nice job there to get the puck on net through all the traffic, just redirected up into the netting back behind the goal. Saints have the puck back at the point, and the Gulls are going to clear it, and it's going to be a Saints power play. Morgan has the puck, Gulls keep it in the zone, and the Saints have to go back. Their power play, still trying to find their rhythm on the offensive attack for the Saints, and here they come up through the defensive zone. Whitfield, nice up-end pass. Redirected on that. Braun just sees that one to the corner. Puck play one-timer from the point. Redirected out in front, and the Gulls get on top of it and clear the puck. And Gillette's just going to guide that one there. And a nice shot, advantage of the line change. Coming in on goal, Morgan has the puck. And he's got his stick lifted by the Gulls player. And we're going to get a whistle for a stoppage play with 9:45 left to go in the second period. 57 seconds left on the Saints power play.
Yeah, just an icing there, but a good defensive play by Cohen, the defenseman for the Long Island Gulls. He was able to get in there and really disrupt what I thought was going to, you know, go in the favor of the Saints, where they just had a good setup. Once again, having lots of bodies. They did the same thing on that. You know, on the previous whistle, Cohen just making a great defensive play.
Saints have it in the zone, shot on net. Saved by Braun right into his equipment there. And the shot coming from number 9, Ronnie Hill. And Gates O'Michelli's taking the draw. Play back at the point. O'Michelli on the left wing. Puck in the slot, and the Gulls go ahead and clear it out. And it's going to be a whistle, so we're going to get another stoppage play. So Harrison, you've been talking about the whistles and everything. We've had 5 whistles in the past 3 minutes of play here.
Yeah, the whistles, I think, are still a good thing for the Saints, because it gets them, you know, gives them time to recuperate, get their stamina back, all these different things that will ultimately give them chances to get back in the game.
Saints have the puck in the right dot. Pass out in front gets intercepted by the Gulls. And the Saints have 30 seconds left on the power play. Menzel, shot gets redirected. And that was number 7, Miller K, who couldn't get a tip on it. And the puck gets cleared by Long Island. And it's going to be an icing. So we're going to get another whistle here. With 9:05 to go, 17 seconds left on the Saints power play.
One whistle after another. It seems to be a common theme in this first period, but I tell you what, it's still a good thing, especially for the Saints in this power play, because it stops the time and gets them back into it.
Here we go. Saints play in front of their own bench. Gulls playing a nice job on the defense. Trying to get the puck off the boards. They have 2 seconds left on the power play. just like that, the power play expires. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. And there's a little tangling in front of the Saints bench.
Great execution.
Gulls trying to get
there.
it. Nice job by the Saints to redirect that one away. Saints carrying up to the neutral zone, into the offensive zone. Shot on net. Redirected into the protective netting back behind the goal. And we're going to get a little... And here we go. We got a little bit of a Donnybrook in that right dot. Players shoving and pulling each other. And that's bound to happen when you're playing as physical as these two teams are against each other tonight.
Yeah, height of your emotions are going to get the best of you for sure. And, especially when you're up against the boards, for as long as they did, that was something that Long Island executed because there was 10 seconds or so on that penalty and they were able to kill it off. So that was exactly what you wanted if you were a Long Island Gulls fan, able to get that, kill the time, get back into it. But yeah, you would imagine that was going to happen at some point.
Yeah, that was as you just mentioned, great defense there by the Gulls to hold the puck in front of the Rhode Island Saints bench for as long as they did with 7 seconds to go on the power play. So we got 8:27 left to go, and the Saints are going to the power play again. So the Saints are going to get another 5-on-4 opportunity to put a goal in the back of the net and tie it here at Adelard Arena. Terranova in the box for the Gulls. Saints have it back at the point. Trying a nice slow pass in there out in front of the net. So the Saints have it back at the point. Pass, one-timer, and puck doesn't quite get to him. Gulls trying to get the clear. They've done great on the penalty kill here tonight. And the Gulls trying to break out. And the Gulls coach wanting a hold with 7:59 left to go in the second period of play. Tanner Morgan has the puck. Gulls intercept. Carrying it back behind the Saints net. No look back pass to the corner boards. Met by two Saints on the play there. So the up end pass. Gulls intercept, and they're going to carry it into the zone. Saints going to try with the breakout. Between the leg, no look pass there. Morgan up with him. And the puck just doesn't get right to the stick. And the Saints are trying to get the puck in the back of the net. And we're going to get a stoppage in play with about 7:15 left to go.
And a line change coming for the Saints. And that first minute, back-to-back power plays within a matter of seconds, just not spending quality time in the offensive zone. Really, you feel like it's time wasted almost. But, let's see if they can capitalize here.
And we're going to let the clock catch up here, and they're now caught up. So the Saints have it in the corner. Gulls are trying to get the clear with 35 seconds left on the power play. The Saints have it. Gulls have been doing great on the penalty kill all night. Puck just a little behind the net. Gulls are doing a great job on defense, and they're going to carry it out. With 20 seconds to go on the Saints power play, let's see if they can they're trying to see if they can get one last push before the power play ends. Gulls have it in the offensive zone, pass out in front, incomplete. And here come the Saints up through the neutral zone. Pass gets redirected. Braun has it right out in front. Rebounds. Puck is still loose. And we're going to get shoving, and we're going to have a few Donnybrooks yet again here, Harrison. And another stoppage play as the net comes off the moorings. And we're going to get pushing and shoving in front of Braun as the puck was free, and there are a few cross-checks in there.
Yeah, it's just back-to-back. These guys are really getting into it right now. And man, just a really, I would imagine that these Saints players are a little bit frustrated because you get back-to-back power plays, and that last one really just non-existent, to say the least. And right now the referee's trying to clear up some trouble right now.
Yeah, and this has been long overdue with the physical play that these two teams have had tonight. And let's see what the officials call here with 6:26 left to go in the period. So, number 9, Ronnie Hill, is going to go to the box for the Rhode Island Saints, and then you got number 7, Called, going to the box for the Long Island Gulls. Long Island Gulls. So, roughing is the call for both of these young men.
Sacco trying to plead his case right now. Doesn't
and
agree
the
with the
Gulls
call.
talking to their official. Okay. So it looks like the Saints are going to have a 2-minute power. Saints are going to have a 2-minute penalty to kill off, and the Gulls are going to have a 5-minute penalty.
Yeah, I mean that long fight right there is just a stretch of constant physical play, and you see the result, a lot of roughing. I mean, that probably took a minute to really just break everything up, and you just hope that everybody's kind of cooled off.
Yeah.
Obviously a big timeout, but yeah, we'll see what they can do, see if they can capitalize having really 3 minutes once their own penalty runs off.
Yeah, so the Saints are going to have a 5-minute power play, while the Gulls are going to be short 2 men for about 2 minutes. So both teams now have 2 players in the box, and as the stadium clock says, it says the Saints are going to have a power play for 5 minutes, and then the Gulls are going to have a penalty for power play for 2 minutes. Alrighty, so we're going to have some 4-on-4 hockey for a little bit. A little more open ice to see what these two teams can do with the puck. And hopefully that the Saints can get a goal in the back of the net before the end of the second period.
Yeah, I think that would be ideal for them. Obviously, they've been knocking on the door many times, but this time, you want to cash in more than anything.
So the Gulls carrying the puck out of their defensive zone, lost the puck. And that was number 9, Ronnie Hill, nearly got the play. And the Saints carrying it back behind their own net. Going back to get it is Noah Mertz. And here come the Saints. Playing the puck, Ryan Warner on this on the 4-on-4 shift. And it is 1-0 Long Island. Long Island getting the goal 5 minutes into the second period of play. And if you watch NHL hockey, it looks like with both of these teams' uniforms, it looks like it's going to be a scrimmage between the Montreal Canadiens wearing both their home and away jerseys, as the Saints had it in the offensive zone and the Gulls took the puck away. So here come the Gulls. Gulls carrying it into the zone. One hand on his stick, backhand! And Gillette trying to doing a good job covering the inside post. And we're going to get another stoppage play with 4:53 to go in the second period.
Yeah, back and forth so far, and what I thought was going to be a grinded out game, has really opened itself up in these last few minutes in terms of penalties. Just constantly, you get a third guy in the penalty box for the Saints. I mean, that's just not ideal. You get 4-on-3 hockey right now, so just not in their cards, really not on the agenda that they were hoping for.
So Georgie's going to go to the box for 2 minutes for cross-checking. Rhode Island's going to call a timeout. And so just like that, the Gulls are going to have the power play. They're going to bring the more players on the ice. So the Gulls are going to have 4 guys on the ice. The Saints are going to have 3. Both goalies are going to the bench. But let's talk about that play that happened a little while ago. The Gulls player came in with one hand on his stick on the backhand, and Gillette did a great job to cover that inside post and make the glove save to keep it a 1-0 game.
Yeah, it was a great save, and that's what you need out of your goaltender, especially when a game is this close. You know, it's been a struggle to really, sustain zone time on offense, and to be able to get those types of saves are really huge in a game like this where it's really close. It's kind of a grind, it's a battle, so you really are depending not just on your goaltenders but also the defensemen up front to be able to communicate with one another and play sound defense.
Yeah, and I apologize for earlier in the broadcast I accidentally said Mount St. Charles High School. We're at Mount St. Charles Academy. Vice President of Fanzone Sports Network Matthew Joels corrected me on that one. Just want to apologize for that. Whitfield's going to dump the puck in as his team's down a man. It's a 4-on-3 in favor of the Gulls. Gulls carrying the puck in. They have it at the point. One-timer from the red dot off the post. It beat Gillette's glove and it rung the pipe. So we're back to 4-on-4 hockey. And in a minute and 27 seconds, the Saints will be on the power play. Saints have it back behind the Gulls' goal. Whitfield has at the point, shot on net, and a glove save by Braun with 4:04 remaining in the second frame.
Yeah, great save there by Braun once again, and we just talked about the strengths of having your goaltender constantly dig yourself out of a lot of pressure by the opposing team, and Braun just easily gloving that one, catching it right in his mitt. So a really strong play by Braun.
So Saints have back behind the Gulls' goal. Gulls trying to clear the puck. Shot on net goes wide. And a nice job there by Noah Mertz keeping the puck in the zone. Gulls playing great defense. And Rhode Island's trying to get the puck in the net still, trying to tie the game before the end of the second period. And they have 3 minutes 34 seconds to do so, and 40 seconds before they're on the power play. Gulls having the offensive zone. Pass goes wide. Here come the Saints. It's a 2-on-1. Mertz has it. And they couldn't get a shot away. Braun doing a nice job to stay low on the ice and cancel any opportunity that they had on that 2-on-1. And the puck goes out of the zone, and we're going to get a stoppage in play on an offside.
Man, this has been a long first period. A lot of stoppages, a lot of penalties, and that is, what usually happens when you get a lot of penalties in a period. So, obviously, just both teams really just not playing to their standard, but it's not going to matter. With 3 minutes left to go in this first period.
So 5 seconds to go, and the Saints are on the power play. Braun banging his stick to let his teammates know. And here we go. Saints are on the power play for a minute and 20 seconds. Let's see what they can do against this Gulls penalty coach that carried in the offensive zone. Gulls have it playing a nice defensive play. Saints have really been setting the pace for the game. Shot out in front. Oh, just missing the corner of the goal. Looks like it beat Braun on the left side, but just off of that corner post. 56 seconds left to go on the power play. This has been a long second period with so many penalties and whistles and all that. And the Saints have it back at the point. Shot on net gets redirected. Nice save there by Braun, stopping the puck. So 2 minutes left to go in the second period. Saints trying to get a goal to tie the game before the third period. 25 seconds left to go on the power play. Saints have it, trying to get the puck to the slot, and the Gulls get the clear. Gillette is going to guide it onto his stick, and Kai Mansell is going to go back and pick it up in front of Gillette. And the Gulls get the clear, and they're going to get a stoppage in play with 1:28 to go, 2 seconds left to go on the Rhode Island Saints power play.
Yeah, it's been a long second period. My mistake on saying it was the first, but yeah, just again, a lot of whistles, and you would think it would play into the favor of the Saints, but they've had a lot of guys in the penalty box as well, but they need to cash in right now.
So now all this puck, and Braun lost sight of the puck, and it was a rebound. If anyone got there, they could have put it in the back of the net. And we're going to get a stoppage in play, and it's going to be a high stick against Rhode Island. And going to the box is going to be number 17, Patrick Fitzgibbon.
Oh man, that puck was just sitting there, like a sitting duck, and I believe it was Patrick Fitzgibbon, who's actually now in the box now. That puck was sitting there for, felt like for an eternity, and they weren't able to see where it was located, but definitely going to bite them back. They're going to say, oh, I want that one back, looking back on the game.
Long Island has it back at the point, trying to do something on the power play, trying to get their second power play goal of the night. First power play goal coming in 5 minutes into the second period. 1 minute remaining here in the second frame. Shot on net gets blocked. Nice job there by Colton Whitfield to be there. Gulls have it back at the point, sending it up high. Sending it down low, 43 seconds to go. Gulls have it back at the point. Zecco, pass across. Loose puck out in front, Gillette falls on it. And we're going to have another scrum out in front of the net. So we just had yet another scrum. That's the third scrum we've had out in front of the net after a stoppage in play.
Yeah, I would say that's about accurate. And you're going to get more people in the box and just more, stops in this game. It's just been left and right, aside from the puck going out of play. It's happening once again, and I think these officials are going to just be talking to these, players to say, calm down a little bit. But I understand that it's a physical game, but man, one after another.
Yeah, so unlike the last one, there's going to be no penalties on this one.
They're letting them play.
So 1:16 left to go on the Gulls power play. Gulls have it down low, back up high to the point. Zucco fakes it across. Nice defensive play there. That was number 2, Kai Mansell. 10 seconds left to go in the second period. Shot from the point. Saved by Gillette. Rebound. Goes wide. And the puck's going to go down the ice. Hustling down there is number 12, David Earhart. And just like that, at the end of the second period, it's 1-0 in favor of Long Island. And the Rhode Island Saints offensive pressure has gone up a little bit since the start of the game, and hopefully they can put a goal in the back of the net as they're down 1-0 at the end of 2 here at Adelaide Arena. So at the end of 2, Long Island 1, Rhode Island 0, and we'll be back for third period action right after this. Welcome back, everybody, to Adelard Arena. Tristan Tingley on play-by-play for you. Got Harrison on color for you. Andy's running the camera, too.
Sorry, say that again?
So Tristan Tingley on play-by-play. We got Harrison on color for you. And he's also running the camera there, too. And it's 1-0 Long Island. So here we go. Third period starts now. Long Island on the power play for another 40 seconds. And they have the 1-0 lead. Their penalty kill has been doing a great job all night. Long Island has the puck back at the point. Right at the right dot. Back to the point, over the left dot, into the middle of the slot. And the Saints see it through into a nice block. Shot on net gets whiffed on. So that follows it to the backboards. And we're going to get stoppage in play. And Harrison, with all the whistles we've seen tonight and all the pushing and shoving and all the penalties, it's been bound that these two teams have gotten into a few scraps because of the physicality of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, just being physical in itself and having all those penalties accumulate over the game, I think you're going to get, a game that's going to come down to the wire. And it's been down to the wire for most of this game, but even more so as this period continues.
Long Island has it in the offensive zone. Shot on net, and it missed the net wide. And here we go. It's a 3-on-1 for the Saints. Coming in, shot on net, and a save by Braun. Braun doing a nice job to stop the 3-on-1 attack and the nice blocker save into the netting.
Yeah, and I believe it was Colton Whitfield who's now coming off the ice for a line change. It was, like you said, 3-on-1, and those are hard to come by. And
oh yeah,
you just thought that maybe they would be able to cash in, but Braun once again, we showed all game a great save.
Yeah, they did a great job there. Great job on the 3-on-1, trying to go short side shoulder on Braun to get their first goal of the night. And the Rhode Island Saints fans are in full support here at Mount St. Charles Academy at Adelard Arena. Rhode Island has the puck behind their own net. Both goaltenders have been doing a great job here tonight. Rhode Island Saints carrying it through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Puck out in front, Braun steers it away, and just like that, the Saints have to go back and recoup a little bit. Rhode Island hasn't really been able to get any shots on net. The Gulls have been doing a great job on defense coming from Long Island. Puck in the defensive zone, shot, and a glove save by Braun. Braun just put up his glove, and he's just like, I'm just going to snatch that right out of the air from you.
Yeah, he's just not being phased right now. I mean, any puck that comes his way, he's just ready to just react and catch them. And that time, I believe it was Ryan Warner that came through, and he made the shot, and it was another golden opportunity for the Saints. They just need to stay strong and keep plugging along.
Yeah, and the Saints doing a good job in the first 2 minutes of the period getting shots on net. And it's going to be an icing, so we're going to get the face-off in the Rhode Island Saints zone. Rhode Island Saints 15 minutes away. If they can't score a goal and the score stays where it is, they're in danger of having their first loss on the season.
Yeah, they sure are, and they were able to come out to a big win last week, and that was fun to watch them really just constantly put goals on the board. It's gonna have to they're gonna handle some adversity for the first time this season.
So the Rhode Island Saints trying to score a goal and trying to keep it here at Adelard Arena and trying to get their third win on the season and trying to keep that winning streak alive. Saints trying to get the puck out of the defensive end. They do, and the Gulls carry it back into their defensive end. 1-0 Long Island the score. Rhode Island trying to get the puck out of the zone as the Gulls are applying the pressure. Shot from the point, redirected out in front. Shot goes off the side of the net, and Cholette lost sight of the puck, so he was just sprawling hoping to make a save. He lost sight of it as the puck was in behind him. Shot thrown in. That was number 10, Hutchinson Rose. Throwing it in, and Braun makes the save. Ben Lee's getting the hit there. The Saints carrying it out of their defensive end. Deflected, and it stays in play. Gulls have the puck, trying to get out of the neutral zone. Both teams fighting for it. Saints have it in their defensive end. And they're trying to get their first goal of the night with 13:25 remaining in the period. Lee's carrying it into the zone. He has Montaldo back at the point here. And there's going to be a stoppage in play, so most likely another Rhode Island St. M's penalty.
Yep, and I believe it's going to be Jaden Sakura going to the penalty box, and he's skating over right now, so it'll be on him. Another 2 minutes that, the Saints will have back. They really needed something in their favor, but
yeah, so they're going to go ahead and call it a cross check against Sakura on the hit along the end boards.
Yeah, it got very physical against the boards there on the other end, and that seemed to accumulate in that end of the board. So Kerr will be in there for 2 minutes.
So here we go. Rhode Island trying to kill the power play that the Gulls have now. Sakura in the box for 2 minutes for a cross check. And here we go. Puck play back at the point. Gulls passing it around, trying to find an open shot. The Gulls have been doing good. One power play goal on their resume here tonight. 1 for 3 on the power play. Let's see what they can do here. Both teams playing very physical here tonight. Gulls doing a great job moving the puck. Shot on net! And a nice block there. Looked like Chillette snatched it. Pass out into the slot, doesn't go. And here come the Saints on the breakout. Carrying it, Noah Mertz. And a nice block. It looks like he laid on the puck for a little bit. And the Gulls doing a great job on defense. So Mertz had a clear shot, it got blocked, and the Saints are going to clear it out, get a line change with 53 seconds left to go on the penalty kill, 12:10 left to go in the period. So the Gulls are going to play it back behind their own net. Gulls up by 1 with 12 minutes left to go in regulation, barring overtime if we need it. Dump into the zone, goes to the corner boards. Mertz is just going to send it around. They're going to play ring around the rosy a little bit with that one. And with 11:46 left to go in the game, 1-0 Long Island leads. And there's going to be a stoppage in play for an icing.
Yeah, another icing once again. We've seen that left and right, but, on this power play for the Gulls, if they can really just get this insurance goal, it can really just make them feel more comfortable, and really put the nail in the coffin.
Saints trying to get it out of the zone. Gulls have it back behind the net. Nice pass back to the point in front of that Rhode Island Saints bench. And lost the puck, and the puck goes out, so everyone has to come back. And 7 seconds left to go on the Gulls power play. Sakura's about to come out of the box. Braun banging his stick to let his team know that the penalty power play is now over. So the Gulls have it in the corner. And they've lowered they've upped the temperature in the rink a little bit, so you see the fog coming up off the ice a little bit. Not sure if you can see it on the broadcast, but on the ice it must be hard to see with a little bit of fog. Goal, shot on net! Saved by Chillette, covering that goal, trying to keep his team within 1. Pass gets blocked. Gulls have the puck back at the point. Puck goes out of the zone. Everyone has to come out and reset with 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Here come the Saints trying to get it. And the Rhode Island St. M's down by 1. Omicelli passed it back to the defenseman. Played down by Cohen for the Gulls. And we're going to get another stoppage in play with 10:09 to go.
Yeah, another icing once again. And I tell you what, if the Saints can create something, able to kill that penalty right there, if they can just, get a power play in their favor, I think that would be very advantageous to them, because they haven't had much time in their offensive zone, and it's been a while. So if they need to get back in this game, it's now or never.
Puck is dropped. Saints keep it in the zone. Playing it back high at the point. Gulls get it out. Gulls playing great defense right now. Saints played in the corner trying to clear it out of the zone. Both teams are fighting for it. Gulls come out with it behind the net. And the redirect out in front just goes wide. Pass out in front, nobody's in the slot, so it's going to go to the far circle. Gulls keep it in the zone with about 9:23 to go in the period. Line change for Long Island. And Rhode Island shot on net, guided away there by Braun. And it goes off of the skate of Mertz back through the neutral zone, and they have to go back and reset. So Rhode Island and Long Island both fighting for the puck. One team going to become the victor. Pass down in front, loose in the crease. Gulls trying to get it out, and they break it out of the zone. And here they come on the bottom of your screen. Coming in, one hand on his stick, Chalette. Saved by Chalette. Puck still free, and it goes to the corner boards. Puck free in the corner, about 8:25 left to go in the game. And it gets cleared out, and the hustle for the puck begins. Nearly intercepted by the Saints there. Here come the Gulls to the neutral zone. Saints playing good defense so far. Puck in the corner boards. Out in front, Gulls couldn't get a shot away. Puck still free. Gulls have it. Rip a shot on net, gets blocked. Great defense by the Saints. And the puck gets kept in the zone. And the Gulls are really applying the pressure. Shot on that blocker, saved by Chalette, guiding the inside post. Gulls trying to get a goal and extend their lead. Nice extension pass. Here come the Saints in the offensive zone. Nice little deep to get inside. Goes back behind the Gulls goal. Just out of reach of the stick. And number 2, Kai Mansell. Here come the Saints. Saints powering through the neutral zone. And the Gulls have it back in their defensive zone with 6:55 left to go in the game. Here come the Gulls. It's a 3-on-2. Intercepted by the Saints. That's number 6, Ryan Warner, the defenseman, making a great play on that one. Here come the Saints again. Lee's coming in on goal and guided away by Braun on the backhand. Puck still free. Saints have it. Trying to get it back to the point. Warner shot gets deflected. Braun guides it away. Shot from the no angle. Goes. They score! Ben Uros ties it 1-1 with 6:19 to go on the no angle turnaround shot. And just like that, it's 1-1 here with about 6:18 left to go in the third period of play.
And finally pays off. Hutchinson Rose is able to follow the puck, really just, rebound after rebound. The puck was just sitting in front of Braun, and then they're finally able to capitalize it, and Hutchinson Rose taking advantage and tying this game up.
So letting the clock catch up on the broadcast and the in-game clock. We're just letting that one catch up. Sorry, got a little ahead. Here we go. Okay. So it's a 1-1 game. Coming in one hand on his stick, guided away by Braun. Coyle back at the point, and Jake Georgie couldn't make a play on it. So with about 5:49 left to go in the game, 1-1 your score. Campbell carrying it off into his own. Shot on net, saved by Braun. Loose puck out in front, and the Gulls get on it in the corner boards. Saints come out with it back to the point. Shot on net. Loose puck out in front. Gets guided away by Braun. And Braun doing a good job to control those rebounds. Shot on net. Redirect out in front to the left face-off dot. And here come the Gulls. In the left face-off dot. Gulls have it in their zone. Next goal takes the lead with about 5 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Saints have it back behind their own net. Intercepted by the Gulls. They had the chance, lost the puck. And nice defense there by the Saints. That was number 4, Noah Mertz, pushing him against the glass to get him away from the puck. Here we go. It's a man-on foot race, in on the break. And guiding it away was Braun, covering the inside post with 4:38 to go. And Rhode Island Saints fans are on their feet as their team tied it with a few minutes to go. Period coming in. No shot as someone lost the stick and it got blocked, the pass. Mertz from the point. Shot on net, goes back off the boards behind the net. Shot got redirected in front with 4:12 to go. It's 1-1 here in the third period of play. Mertz. Back across, shot from the point, redirected, loose puck out in front, and the Gulls get on it and get the clear. So 3:51 left to go in the game. It's 1-1. Shot guided by Braun. Nice save there. And Rhode Island getting the puck back behind their net. Long Island had the 1-0 lead, but then just 3 minutes ago in the 10th minute of the period, Rhode Island scored. Coming in the left dot, Tanner Morgan held back, couldn't get a shot away. Here comes Long Island breaking into the offensive zone. Puck fought for in the corner. Someone gets hauled down, no call. By the Gulls, shot and a glove save by Chalette. With 3:01 left to go in the third period, it's a tie game, 1 apiece.
Yeah, what a game we got going on right now, and it's really just a matter of time when this Saints offense is just going to get back into it. They've been firing shots left and right in that first period, and now finally they got their shot and they took advantage of it. So if you're a Saints fan, you're really happy to get back into this.
So Long Island takes a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. We're going to run a few commercials for you during this timeout frame and be back with the final 3 minutes of this game right after this. Welcome back to Adelaide Arena in Woonsocket, Rhode Island at Mount St. Charles Academy. And Rhode Island fans are in full force cheering on their team with 3:01 left to go in the third period. So here we go. Rhode Island has the puck behind the net. Long Island trying to score the goal and take the lead. They had the lead for so long. Goal shot on net, guided away. Nice block shot there. That was number 6, Ryan Warner, with a block shot. Puck in the net. Gillette tries to get it out. Shot on net, blocked. And a nice left pad save by Gillette. Another shot guided away. And the Gulls just keep playing the pressure. And they score! Long Island with the redirect out in front. It's 2-1. So Zucco with the redirect out in front by the shot from the point gives the Gulls the 2-1 lead with 2:24 remaining in the third period.
Unbelievable sequence of it. I could have swore that Gillette was able to save that because Cohen took the shot, like you said, from the point, and then Rocco able to just be able to redirect that and ultimately go in for a goal. It's just a huge, huge play late in this game.
Yeah, as you just said, it looked like Gillette made the glove save, but seeing the sticks go flying and see the celebration and the cheering from the bench, we knew it was a goal then. So 2:12 left to go in the third period. It's 2-1 in favor of Long Island, and Rhode Island's trying to get another goal to tie it back up. They got one a little earlier on in this third period of play. And a shot saved by Gillette. And with 1:54 left to go in the third period, Long Island coming into Woonsocket, Rhode Island, and are about 1 minute and 54 seconds from taking the win here on a Friday night.
Yeah, just coming in clutch. You know, it's a big, tall task when you come in on the road, you know, into Woonsocket, you know, oldest arena ever, and you know, to be able to show the fight and resiliency is something that was so impressive today.
Rhode Island carrying the puck. They have it at the bottom of your screen. Long Island sends it back into the zone, and it's going to be called for an icing with 1:35 left to go. So Harrison, this could be a good chance for Rhode Island to get another goal and keep getting shots on net, as the puck, the face-off, is going to be in the Long Island zone.
Yeah, this is a golden opportunity, and they just took Gillette out, you know, which is, you know, perfect timing. You get that whistle and get the face-off in their zone. You take out the goalie. This is where you got to capitalize. So, see what happens.
So Gillette comes out, 6 men on the ice for Rhode Island now to try and get the game-tying goal. Play back at the point, shot on net, goes wide. Another redirect shot, goes wide. Long Island's going to send it down the ice. And it's going to be an icing with 1:15 to go. So Harrison, we just saw a little bit of good pressure from Rhode Island right there with those shots on net.
Yeah, we did, and you know, just shot after shot. If they can just, you know, make Braun, you know, just save shots, but he's not able to glove them, they can have a couple of forwards ready to pounce and take a shot immediately after. So if they can get that kind of a bounce, I think they'll fare out pretty well.
So 1:13 left to go here in the third period. Puck behind the net. Rhode Island can't get a stick on it, and it's going to go back out, so they're losing a little bit of time there. Rhode Island has the puck in the neutral zone, back in the defensive zone now. They can't afford a mistake there. Here we go, 2-on-1, pass across. Shot on net goes wide, 50 seconds left to go. Long Island with the 2-1 lead. They have it in the neutral zone, shot on net, and they score. So Long Island shot from the neutral zone makes it a 3-1 game. And just like that, silence at Adelaide.
Yeah, that'll sure do it. I mean, that was an impressive shot by watch till. That's his second goal of the game, and for him to really just finally get above that red line and neutral ice and then make that shot, with the defender bearing down on him was just impressive to see. So, really impressive goal to really put the nail in the coffin.
So Rhode Island has the puck in their defensive zone, now down by 2. So let's see what they can do when they get the puck to the neutral zone. Let's see if they post Gillette again. Long Island has it in the offensive zone, and they're going to pull it back, dump it back in. And Rhode Island's going to get it with 21 seconds to go. But it's not looking good for the St. M's as they enter the offensive zone, trying to get another shot on net. Stick comes free, and Long Island breaks it out, and with 6 seconds to go, the Long Island Gulls come to Mount St. Charles. And the Long Island Gulls, as the buzzer sounds, let's see if the officials are going to call a penalty, and they don't. So Long Island going to come to Mount St. Charles in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, and take a 3-1 win back with them. And they have, this is the opener for the season series. And just like that, Long Island hands Rhode Island their first loss of the season. And Rhode Island looking to get back on track with their games tomorrow.
Yeah, it was a great sign to see them tie it back up in the third period, to be able to show some grit and toughness, because that was an adverse situation for them, down 1 in the third period. And, you had so many opportunities, a lot of loose pucks that didn't go your way, but they finally cashed in. And, just it came down to those last 2 minutes, and they just weren't able to hold off. So, still a very strong performance, but, they just got to put it behind them and get back at it tomorrow.
Yeah, so Rhode Island gets handed their first loss of the year. They fall to 2-1-0 on the season. Jaden Chalette gets handed his first loss of the season. And so for all of us here at Fans Only Sports Network, that's it for tonight's hockey matchup. Long Island escapes Mount St. Charles at Allard Arena with a 3-1 win. And we will see everyone back here tomorrow for day number 2 at Allard Arena. From Tristan Tingley and Harrison on color, good night, everybody.